Hello people, welcome back to part 6. We are back up in the main part of the residence. And we're going... how much space have we got? No, actually we're not going there yet. Although, hang on, we need to go on to that. Yeah, actually we'll do it this way because we've got to go slightly around the houses to do all this. Around. Now, if you play your cards right, with Jill at least, you can actually get away without fighting Plant 42 at all. Which is useful because it saves an awful lot of ammo and health. It does require mixing up the V-Jolt chemical and using that before you fight him. But it'll work out. Anyway, we need to dump all this stuff off. We need that, we need that. Will we need that? We also need the red book. Bloody hell, I tell you, it is warm today. I mean, it's always warm in my room, because I live at the top of a terrace house. And anyone who lives in a terrace house, and who happens to have the room at the top, will tell you, it gets very, very warm at the top of a house. I mean, not only do I have the sun beating down on me, but I've also got heat coming up from the rest of the house, and all that other stuff. And it can be very annoying. And there go all the bees dying. Always good to see a dead bug. Right. I think it is. No? There we go. I knew the 3 was the middle one, but I can never remember the 5, 6 order thing. Anyway, grab all the empty bottles, 4 of them, at least there should be. Now, let's see. We'll need some water. And we'll need some red. I'm pretty sure we'll need some green, or yellow, whatever. Now, what's the exact number? 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 6. 1 plus 3 plus 6. And that gives us 10. What is it? It's 10. It's 1 plus 6 plus 3 again. One sample of V-Jolt coming up. It's really easy actually. All you have to do is you have to pick up the water, red and yellow once each. Mix them up in the correct order and then pick up another red, another yellow and another water and mix those up in the right order. And as long as you pay attention to what's written on the wall, you'll be fine. It's not proper chemical, really. It's just very simple maths. Simple maths, fortunately. It's not like the annoyingly hard maths I was trying to do earlier. Which wasn't really that hard. It's just I was concentrating on other things. It is hard to do semi-complicated maths when you're playing a video game, because you kind of focus on the video game for the most part. Another door sequence not quite skipped properly, but whatever. I have to go all the way back and all the way up here. Woo. That's the thing. Just bang my head straight through the door there. Up the ladder. You know, it's funny, really. You didn't really be able to notice it on the original GameCube version, but you actually look. The pre-rendered backgrounds in this game actually have a very slight painted look to them. Oh, bloody hell. I got up slightly early so I could do this. Which has left me a bit tired and a bit lethargic. Well, I say a bit tired, a bit lethargic. A bit more tired and lethargic than I am usually, I should say. Which is quite tired and lethargic. No, it's a bit tired and lethargic usually, and it's a bit more tired and lethargic at the moment. But I'm waking up enough. For the record, I hope you understand the sacrifices I'm going to be making, because I'm going to have to skip lunch to do this. So I'm going to be very, very hungry. I don't know, maybe I'll pause and get myself a cup of tea. That'll keep me going at some point. Haven't decided yet. Who knows? But I am hot. I am thirsty, although I have a drink, but I'm trying not to drink it too much, so I can keep the flow of conversation going. You people are demanding I do more videos, always wanting new things. God, you people, let me be. Oh, God. I got at least another hour and a half to do yet. Anyway, I used the V-Jolt thing, haven't I? Yes, that's good. I hope that it'll do the Barry cutscene, because otherwise I'm going to be walking in here with a handgun. That does not bode well. Nothing in there? No. I'm pretty sure there's a defense item, a dagger, in there, but I think that's only on easy mode. I don't think that it does it on hard difficulty, or normal difficulty as this is. Plonk that in there. It's great in the fact that you swap 1 with 4, you swap 2 with 5, and then you swap 3 with 6. No, 7. Anyway, you swap them in that order and it all works out immediately. So you don't have to do lots of constant back and forth swapping all the time. Oh, please let it work. Yay, he's dying. Then again, maybe not. Yay,
what
Barry.
What the hell is this thing?
Barry!
Jill!
Considering the way he's getting thrown around like that, he is, like, really lucky he didn't accidentally torch Jill. But there you go. That is how you don't fight Plant 42 in a completely non-epic boss
I thought
battle.
it was finished.
I mean,
That was
such
close.
anticlimactic, isn't it?
Thanks again.
It's such a non-boss. I think in Chris's version you have to fight it.
What the
Like,
hell
you know,
is
if
going on in
Rebecca's
this place?
running around, then you can get her to put the rejolt on the plant roots, but then Chris still has to fight it anyway. It's just a weaker version. Anyway, that's that. Woohoo! And now we meet Wesker.
Wesker.
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
I apologize. It was all I could do to protect
Again,
you.
how do they not realize he's a bad guy? He's still wearing his sunglasses despite the fact it's almost pitch black in this place.
Barry, you sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah. I'll keep a close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances. It's not really our standard operation. Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up. I've been looking for ways to...
Okay, if there's anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
Anyway, I feel like I've already completely run out of things to talk about. Anyway, hunters are coming up now. Oh boy. Oh god. I'm really, really worried about the hunters showing up. Because the hunters can one-hit kill you. And if that happens, after I have been recording for the last 2 hours, I'm going to be very, very pissed. Like, unbelievably pissed. Maybe I'll put this up as a let's fail or something, I don't know. And pointless Brad shows up again.
This is Jill.
Does anybody hear me?
I hear you, Brad. Over.
Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. Doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is Brad.
Brad? Brad!
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me? Brad! Brad! Shit. It's broken.
How convenient. Anyway. Keep it going. Whew. Down, boy. That worked slightly better than I was expecting. How about that? And the snakes show up. Ow. You know, I'm actually monitoring my health in terms of actual numbers. That took a surprising amount of health off. Like 100 points. Which is a fucking snake bite. Fortunately, I didn't get poisoned, so that's good. I was a bit worried about that. And now you know why I left these herbs here. No. But I am down enough on my health to justify the use of a herb. See, being able to monitor your own health is quite useful. For the record, if you're wondering what I'm using, it's actually something that it's a cheat engine cheat table, but I'm not using any of the actual cheats for it. In fact, there aren't any actual cheats. There's nothing like infinite health. It's literally just something that allows you to monitor all the your stats and everything. I mean, I think you can edit them, but I don't do that very often. But it's a useful thing because it's got like health pointers, lets you know if you're poisoned. It's got all sorts of useful little information. Just Google it, go to Cheat Engine, and then search the forum for Resident Evil 1 based stuff. Very useful, even if from only a technical standpoint. And here we have the Hunter. The oh so annoying Hunter. Miss. Suck it. No, that's the other way around. Crap. Woo! That was a bit tense. Whew. Definitely enough to justify using up a double herb I got. Okay, keep plugging along there. And the fire's still alight. You should never leave a fire unsupervised. I'm fairly certain that's kind of dangerous. Anyway, get rid of that. It's always slightly horrible thought, getting crushed like that. Unpleasant. Anybody ever played the, I think, what was it, 2007 Alone in the Dark game, the one set in Central Park in New York? There's a puzzle at the end where the walls come in, and if you fuck it up, you get this horrific scene of him just banging on these walls as they slowly try to crush him. Ugh, horrible, horrible. Truly horrific scene. There we go. It's a good job that he gets pulled back automatically, really. Otherwise, that would have been really annoying. Anyway, dagger, and drop down the hole. I'm kind of glad that they didn't do the second boss fight in that room and they did it, elsewhere, because that room always seemed kind of a strange place. I mean, I kind of get that in the original one, that room was right next to the attic, so it's like they were connected. So when it wasn't in the attic, it was in that room, and vice versa, I suppose. But I think it makes a lot more sense that it's like sliding around the entire house. I mean, I suppose by that regard, we should sort of consider it lucky that this giant snake or any of these other giant monsters didn't survive. I really don't like these spiders. Whoa. I'm aware of that, thanks. No, missed. Missed. Well, missed the poison at least. Ugh, giant spiders, horrible things. At least zombies I can deal with. Yes, I shall take plenty of defense items. See, it doesn't matter whether I kill them with a... Oh, bollocks. Frying tonight. Doesn't matter whether I kill these guys with a blowy-uppy head or not. Because you never come back here again. Take that. Actually, I probably could have snuck past him. Oh well. Nope. Oh. Do, however, have that. Of course I unlocked it. I know what I'm doing. Oh, I want the knife. Which reminds me, actually, I don't really want to waste these. Stick with the knives for now. Ah, wank. What's that? I'm really not having a lot of luck with this, am I? I know, you always think, oh god, he's going to stand up, but he doesn't. Fortunately. And I just realised I am well over time. Okay, people, I'm going to end this here, and I'll see you when I get out the elevator. Bye!